Today, I'm going to see just how much my kittens love catnip by giving them a whole bunch and capturing their hilarious reactions. Kittens love to play, and one of the things that really gets them going is catnip. It's like a magic potion that brings out their natural hunting instincts and gets them running around like crazy. But catnip is more than just a fun toy. It's actually a pretty important part of a kitten's behavior and development. I think a lot of people have misconceptions about catnip. Some think it's just for old cats, or that it's only for indoor cats. But the truth is, catnip is for any cat that's sensitive to it. And that's most of them. Of course, not every cat reacts to catnip, but for those that do, it's like a whole new world opens up. They start rolling around, rubbing their faces, and just generally going wild. It's super cute, but it's also really interesting to watch from a behavioral standpoint. One of the reasons I think people misunderstand catnip is because they don't realize it's actually a pretty subtle thing. It's not like these kittens are getting some kind of crazy high off the stuff. They're just really interested. And that interest can actually tell us a lot about their personalities and quirks. For example, some kittens might be super shy until they get a whiff of catnip, and then suddenly they're the life of the party. Others might be total bullies until they're faced with a stash of nip, and then they're total wimps. Another misconception about catnip is that it's only for kittens, but the truth is, adult cats can be just as sensitive to it as kittens. Of course, as they get older, they might not react as strongly, but many adult cats still love a good catnip session. And it's not just about the reaction either. Catnip can actually be really beneficial for older cats. It can help stimulate their senses, get them moving around, and just generally make them feel more alive. So what is it about catnip that makes it so magical? Well, it all comes down to a little chemical compound called nepetalactone. This stuff is like cat crack. It's what triggers the reaction in sensitive cats and gets them rolling around on the floor. And the crazy thing is, it's completely natural. Nepetalactone is found in the oils of the catnip plant, and it's what makes it so potent. When kittens smell nepetalactone, it binds to receptors in their nasal tissue, which sends a signal to their brain that says, "Party time!" And from there, it's like a whole body response. They start to drool, their ears perk up, and they just generally go wild. It's really amazing to watch, and it's a testament to just how powerful this little chemical compound is. Research has shown that about 70 to 80% of cats are genetically predisposed to react to catnip. This means if your cat doesn't react, it's perfectly normal. They might simply lack the necessary gene. Studies published in journals like Applied Animal Behavior Science highlight how catnip can be an enriching tool for feline well-being. Okay, enough science. Let's get to the fun part. I've got a bunch of adorable kittens here who are about to experience catnip for the very first time. And let me tell you, the reactions are going to be priceless. From the little ones who are completely overwhelmed to the ones who are total naturals, it's going to be a wild ride. Kitten number 1 is a little ball of fluff named Mittens, and oh boy, she's already got her eye on the catnip. You can just see the curiosity in her little face. She's not sure what this stuff is, but she's willing to give it a try. And oh, the look on her face when she gets a whiff. It's like she's saying, "What in the world is this magic?" Next up is Whiskers, who's a little bit more cautious. She's sniffing around the catnip, trying to figure out what it is and whether it's safe. But as soon as she gets a good sniff, she's off and running. Or rather, rolling around on the floor. It's hilarious to watch, and it's clear that she's in love. Then there's Fluffy, who's just a big ol' softie. He's already rubbing his face all over the catnip, and it's clear that he's in heaven. And check out those little paws. He's already starting to drool. It's just too cute, and I can already tell that this little guy is going to be a catnip addict for life. Finally, we've got Patches, who's a little bit of a wild child. She's already diving into the catnip like it's going out of style. And it's clear that she's been waiting her whole life for this moment. The way she's rolling around, rubbing her face, and just generally going wild. It's just the best. Catnip isn't just fun. It's also a great way to keep your cat engaged and stimulated, especially if they're indoor cats. A study in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery suggests that engaging a cat's natural instincts through tools like catnip can lead to happier, healthier pets. You can use it in toys, sprinkle it on scratching posts, or even grow your own fresh supply for your feline friends. So, what did we learn today? Well, for one thing, we learned that kittens love catnip a lot. We also learned that it's not just a fun toy, but actually has some pretty significant effects on their behavior and development. And finally, we learned that nepetalactone is the magic ingredient that makes it all happen. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you loved this video, be sure to hit that like button and share your own catnip stories in the comments. Have you tried catnip sprays or fresh catnip plants? Let us know what worked best for your furry friends. And if you want to see more fun pet content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video!